Hey everybody, and welcome back to Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. Me, your good friend, Headcrab Zombie. Sorry, Headcrab Zombie. Oh man, my throat's sore today. Ugh. Alright, let us just go quickly change levels so I can get to the library. Fight your way through an ancient security facility in search of the index. So, last time, we fought through 343 Guilty Spark in our first encounter with the Flood. And today, we're going to continue through the library, which is a whole level dedicated to the Flood. Yay! Hope everyone's ready for tons of fun. I'm speaking somewhat sarcastically because this is sort of agreed upon as a... I don't know if... This is definitely the most difficult level in the higher difficulties. I don't know how difficult it's going to be for me right now on normal. But, you know, on Legendary, this is by far the hardest level of the game. But, this is just a very tedious, repetitive fight against the Flood, the whole level. So, strap yourselves in, people. As what just floated down from the ceiling right there, that is our goal. That is called the Index. Basically a key that we have to get for 343 Guilty Spark.
We must collect the index before we can activate the...
As he just explained to us. Oh man, we don't start with the shotgun? That sucks. So it's right on the other side of this door, but of course this door sort of rotated, so we can't get through it right now. And already, we're encountering the Flood. These big mushroom-looking things, these are called, what are they, carrier forms? Basically, they carry a ton of the little Flood guys in them. And they explode when you get close. So, you're going to want to probably pick them off. You want to probably pick them off from range. Okay, there's the index. So we have to get up there. We have to climb a few levels through the library. So, yep, that's the goal right now. Great. And already we're a little low on ammo, so I'm going to stop and kill some of these Flood with guns. I can pick up some extra... Ooh, one of them had a shotgun. Damn it, I'm already dead. Yeah, that's going to probably be a recurring theme. Oh, you got... I'm all the way back at the beginning of the level? Oh, come on! Yeah, that's how this is gonna go, apparently. I think I shot both of that guy's arms off. Grenade. For you, just for you. Happy birthday. Does the energy field above us contain the index? Do we have to get up there to get the index? Something about the index? I'm actually hesitant to even talk during this level just because of how frustrating it can be. Again, it's not that it's incredibly, like, it's not that it's incredibly hard, you know, like, but there's just so many enemies and they can just do so much damage to you that it sort of deserves its reputation for being one of the, if not the hardest, and certainly the most frustrating levels in this Halo game. And actually, kind of the Flood levels in general, kind of a reputation of the whole series just being really frustrating. And, like, probably the hardest level in the whole series, on Legendary, is from Halo 3 and it's a Flood level. Come on, one of those guys had a shotgun. I want to kill some of them around this so I can go pick it up. Darn! Whew. And I go back to the beginning, of course, because there can't be checkpoint. Yeah, don't start with a ton of ammo. Thanks a lot for that. Thanks a lot for that, game. It's like you sort of tend to just like run past them, but you can't do that because they'll just keep up with you, and then just you'll have 100 Flood, following you. So Although the infection forms, although frustrating because they explode, you can kind of use them as chain reactions, like blow up a ton of combat forms if you have them following you. So those guys with a shotgun. Oh, and I just blew the shotgun away. Of course. Actually, the pistol is doing some good work at taking out the combat forms. There's a shotgun. Move it, Chief. Move your butt. Take that. Yeah, shotgun in this game's got actually a fair range on it. Because usually in games, shotguns, you know, are basically, you know, they'll kill everything, you know, in a 3-foot cone in front of you, but, you know, they can't hit anything beyond that. Did I just get turned around? No, okay, this is the right way. Yeah, that's a problem with this level. It's kind of... Oh, okay, there's a... I missed where we're supposed to go. So it looks like he's trying to open the door. Guilty Spark. It can be a little easy to get turned around in this level. I'm down to just my last few. So. Oh, okay. So it looks like I have to hold the line here while he goes off and opens up the door. Great. Just great. No. 10? 10? Oh, God, I forgot there was 10 of these things I have to go through. I thought it was like 5. You know, it'd be really useful if I had your little hunter-killer robots. You know, these are only the weapons I had, dude. You could have given me, like, some of those flying robot things at the end of the last level. Those would have been helpful. You know, but you don't hear me complaining about you know, not helping out in the weapons department. Just bitch, bitch, bitch. Oh, gee, you don't say. Reconstruction. So basically, the Flood are parasites that sort of rewrite the genetic code of anything they infect, and they create these combat forms. And as long as there's sort of any... darn it! As long as there's any biological material for them to feed on, their problem. Oh, actually, that didn't go back that far. This looks like a good grenade time. Yeah. Shotgun shells. An assault rifle looking. Not too good. Down to my last full magazine. More combat forms. I'm actually doing okay so far. I've only died a couple times. Because, yeah, this was the level that yeah, perhaps. Perhaps, you know, later I won't be accompanied by some weird, insane British robot as well. Yeah, this is the level, you know, it's... Like, this is not by any chance the stretch the imagination the longest level, but just because it's so repetitive, it's like... I kind of wonder, like, who thought this was a good level? You know, who on the design team for Halo, like, was convinced that this was a good level? So luckily, he deigned to give us some of those flying robots to help us out. They're called Sentinels. Huh, it doesn't look like my system is recording. Wait, oh great, it gets worse? Oh, jeez. Just great. guess we're supposed to follow him. Yeah, I'm actually doing not that bad so far. Yeah, so the robots following us are really good at taking out the infection forms. So it may help if you blow up any of the carrier forms from a distance.
Please continue on.
Drone. Ooh, health down there. That's why I went down there. Yeah. Yeah, they're good at killing the carrier, the infection forms. I think that's what they're called. The little scuttling guys, but not as good as killing like the combat forms. So. Okay, so it looks like we have to hold the line again for a little bit. The Flood is a weird organism, at least in this game. In later games, you sort of get introduced to like a hive mind character for the Flood, that like control their actions, but like you're not really sure. Are they just like a parasitic organism, or do they have like some like higher purpose in this game? I mean, they do, because like I said, you get introduced to sort of like an intelligence-like organism. But it's a little unclear at this point, sort of like what they're trying to do. I mean, I guess they're parasites, so like it makes sense, that they just want to reproduce. But yeah, sure. Wow, that's a lot of the drones. So yeah, so it's actually, in my opinion, it's really that sort of first, in my experience, it's really sort of that like first section where you're like running up that corridor into the big circular room where you can see the key floating above you. And sort of like the first blast door. That's like the really hard part, because for two reasons, 2.5 reasons.
Sentinels can use their weapons to manage the flood.
So the first is that the first that you see is once you proceed far enough into the level, you get the Sentinels following you around, who help take out the infection forms, the small guys. And the small guys are really the big problem, just swarming over you, draining your shield. The other point why that first section I think is the hardest, at least so far, maybe forgetting, is that you're not really used to fighting the Flood at that point. You're used to fighting the Covenant, so you have to, you haven't really adapted your, you've had. Oh, I guess one of those guys has a rocket launcher. That's fair. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, you're just used to fighting the Covenant, so like you haven't really adapted. You had 5 levels of fighting the Covenant so far. You just haven't really adapted your fighting style to fight this new enemy. But quickly you're given a crash course in fighting the Flood. So adapt or die, right? Okay, I kind of wish you told us which door is which. Well, we're about halfway up, maybe. Okay, wait here while. Well, those things can really jump far up in the air, can't they? They have combat forms. Okay, so it looks like some of them are behind the door, and some of them are coming. Yep, these small guys come from over here. Yeah, one hit of the laser from those bots is enough to kill the small little infection forms. Spark. Okay, there you go. Going that way. Okay. Now there are a couple areas in this game where there are these sort of underground conduits you can go through. You don't have to, but I find it's useful to. Oh, damn it. Even though I just got cornered by one of those exploding carrier forms. I personally find it's useful to go through the little underground sections for 2 reasons. One, because usually, at least in my experience, it's been the case that there's health pickups or ammo pickups down there, just caches in general. The other is that when you're down there, because you're not in the sort of main thoroughfare, you're not just a target for tons and tons and tons of Flood swarms. And just swarming over you and just killing you. I feel like 15 meters on the motion tracker isn't that far. Yeah, it's 15. Oh, wait, no, sorry. 15 meters is like 50 feet? 50 feet, I think? Yeah, because like 1 meter is like a little bit over a yard.
Please wait here.
So, yeah, that's actually a fair distance now I think about it. So I thought it said 15 feet. I mean, I said meters, but I thought it was... I'm just rambling on again, alright. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Die! Die, weird fungus infection thing. Eat my hot lead. That sounded kind of sexually suggestive. Eat my hot lead. That's what she said, right? Yeah, exactly. I got a fistful of lead for you. Yeah, I just took out 2 guys with 1 shotgun blast. Okay, so there's a carrier form sort of wiggling his way around that corridor. Damn it! So I think I saw another one. Yep. Assault rifle and dead. There we go. Okay, maybe this. Oh, okay, now there's nothing else down here. So yeah, I got a brief breather. Yeah, I think the major sin, you know, just besides the repetitive nature of this level, I think the big sort of gameplay design sin is that it's one of the, it's like, it's a level that sort of like really breaches the whole like gameplay design that's been like established by Bungie for the rest of Halo up to this point. The you know, sort of 30 seconds. The 30 seconds of fun factor, like, you know, that kind of gets really, you know, not turned on its ear, because that implies that it's sort of still in effect, but it gets kind of abandoned as this game goes on, where like rather than having the, you know, firefight respite formula from early on, it sort of becomes you know, just all firefight all the time, which is not nearly as fun as the you know, the first couple levels, I think.
Was well conceived. It should.
Listen, you don't have to sell me on the installation, buddy. Just give me a hand fighting these flood, okay? Shut up about your freaking installation. I'm fighting like 300 zombies here. You know, I could use a hand. I don't need to be sold on the installation. You know what? I think I'm misremembering a bit about how strapped for ammo you get in this level, because I seem to be... Maybe I'm just used to playing this on higher difficulties at this point. You know, friends playing, you know, heroic co-op or legendary co-op. But this is, you know, I've died more than my fair share, but this is going relatively well so far. I think I'm about, like, the, halfway point, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. Whoa. Maybe... Okay. But I don't want to ride the elevator. Yeah, I kind of have to sympathize with that. It's like, but if I know I ride the elevator, it means I'm going to fight more flood. And that's, like, the last thing I want to do. Okay. Also, now is it now when the level geography begins to get a bit more varied? No, it's still generic corridors. Maybe it's towards, like, the very end. But it's like... Actually, this... I mean... The colors are a bit different. Let's switch back to the,
I would conjecture that the other species currently on the installation is responsible for releasing the flood. They seem most...
Okay, so this is the original, graphics. And yeah, in, this drab gray, you know, everything definitely looks a bit more... I definitely appreciate the, graphical upgrades, because with the color, it's a bit easier to distinguish between where you're supposed to be going and where you've been. Because I know more than once playing this level, I've been turned around. And that is, like, the ultimate feel bad. Damn, I just slaughtered my way through, you know, dozens, if not hundreds of, you know, flood. And now I got turned around, you know, and have to do it all over again because they're on my tail this whole time. Nope. Damn it. I just wasted shell on just one flood. one of the infection forms. Wow, those are some cool symbols up on the wall. But yeah, all this neon lighting and everything on the panels sort of distinguish between like which corridor you're in. In this version, the Anniversary Edition of the game is so useful. Like I actually haven't gotten this far in the Anniversary Edition, so I am very thankful for these nice little changes. Yeah, because as we saw when I switched back to the original version, it's just, you know, drab gray corridor, after drab gray corridor, after drab gray corridor. There's some variety, so, and that is the spice of life. So I appreciate it. Okay, let's switch the. That was infection form. Or I thought that was a combat form. That guy sort of waddling his way over. But no, it's just a carrier form. Okay, why isn't the door open? Oh, there it goes. Just as I start complaining, the door starts opening. Mass sterilization protocols, huh? That doesn't exactly sound too friendly. Mass sterilization protocols. After the first incident. So wait, the flood got out once before and then you kept some of them? What the hell were you thinking? Probably that you could devise a way to fight them effectively, right? It shows how well that worked out. Oh, okay, there's where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, the frag grenades are really useful in this level.
Was dependent upon it. I am grateful to see that
Whoa. Weren't you just saying that like you weren't sure if it was a good idea to save some of them, and now you're like, yeah, I'm happy they survived. You know, make up your mind, dude. Little floaty, not cool, little floaty ball, dude. Not cool. Yeah, I really wouldn't recommend wasting assault rifle rounds on the combat forms once you have the shotgun. It's just so much more efficient. You know, it's like one shotgun round versus like 15 or 20 assault rifle rounds. It's like, at the very least he closed the doors when I pass? No, he just leaves them open. Yeah, he just leaves them open so more.
I will deactivate the security lock.
Great. Okay, close the door. But there are these... You know, why are there these huge air current, passageways that look like they're perfectly designed to let flood in? You know, that seems like a design flaw. I want to speak to the building architect. You know, I like to get some answers, please. Who built this? Stupid way. I'll switch to my what did I just say about not wasting assault rifle rounds on the combat forms? And what did I just do? I wasted assault rifle rounds with combat forms. I could have sworn I hit that guy's center mass. Come on. Die already. I want you all just... There we go! The door's opening. Thank the Lord. Oh, and there's sentinels on their side. Thank God. Oh. Give me just a brief respite. Yeah, time is short. Time is money. You suck. I roll. Blood or smelly. I think I'm with... I got the message. Fire, reload, fire, reload, fire, reload. It's a nice little rhythm I got down there. This is the last elevator? I think this is the last elevator 4 out of the final one. Sip of water. Sip of water. What? No little, clever little, oh, there we go. 4th floor, tools, guns, keys to super weapons. Yes, this is the last, we're in the home stretch here of the library. And honestly, I can't believe I took that much longer in Assault on the Control Room than this. Like Assault on the Control Room kicked my ass. But this is like, this is the hardest level in all of Halo. I'll just breeze through it. Breeze through is the wrong word because I have died a couple times. But relatively speaking, that infection form fell to his death. Okay, let's take this little corridor here to go past that door. So underground tunnel. Whoa, that's a lot of flood. Let's chuck a grenade to blow up. Whoa. Guys are like, yum yums. Master Chief is good snack. We must eat him. So I circumvented that door by going underneath. And to come to another door that I have to wait for a guilty spark to open. Kinda wish I would keep a track of how many doors there were to figure out if there's actually 10. There probably are. Come on, open the door, guy. Stop just floating up there and open up the door. I shouldn't have switched back to the older graphics at that exact moment. Now I'm kind of stuck in it until I'm done with this little firefight here. Watch this be the area that I finally die on. Thank God this game has checkpoints, because it would be a bear. Do I dare go back for that health pack? Let's see if I can... Yeah, I think I dare. Okay, now I'm going to switch back. There we go. Oh, there are these little helpful arrows on the ground that I just noticed there. So if I did get turned around, they would help me figure out where I was going. Yeah, this isn't taking nearly as long as I thought it was going to take to beat this level. Huh? It's... What are you talking about? My vessel? Oh, damn. I was just talking about how good I was doing. And I died. What is he talking about? They're repairing my vessel? The Pillar of Autumn? That crash landed? It has a parasitic nature? What the hell are you talking about? Orb, dude. I don't get that. What is he saying? Belies? Okay. Whoa, baby! Okay, I think we're at the sort of last push versus the flood here. Yep. Oh man, I have to go back here. Let's see how many times I die to take care of this last push, like I did in Assault on the Control Room. All these levels with this like weird crescendo. It's like I guess that's what you know, like you expect a whole game to have, you know, peaks and valleys, right? Not just individual levels, but I guess that's what comes, you know, from this sort of level structure that you can you know, jump into any mission you want. Each mission has to be kind of fully self-contained almost. Okay, so then the flood will start jumping to the door. And the door opens. And let's make a break for it. Jesus! Man, there's like 1,200 of them. I feel like I need a strategy. Maybe I should, like, instead of rushing into them, like, let them come back and rush me. Yeah, maybe that's the right idea.
Already hard at work repairing your vessel.
I'm still not sure what that means.
Belies the flood's intelligence.
Oh! When he say its parasitic nature, he refers to the flood. That they're intelligent despite their parasitic nature. I see. Yeah, okay, I think this is the right plan to us, or let them come to me. Yeah, because this way I can try to get like a few at a time with the grenades. Plasma grenade. Okay, and then once I get most of them out, yeah, that was a good plan. Because here's where I have to get. Oh, damn, I just fell down a giant hole. If I hadn't been backing up, I would have... Oh, man, I have to go back here. If I hadn't been backing up, I would have seen that giant hole. Okay, but I think that plan worked well. I think.
Are already hard
Yes,
at work repairing
I
your
know.
vessel. Its parasitic nature belies the flood's intelligence.
Yeah, okay, here we go. His strategy seems to be working out good. Or working out well. But as I saw when I sort of entered the area last time, that not nearly all of the flood came out to greet me. There's tons of them sort of like waiting in reserve here, it looks like. Okay, so. Reload. Fire. Fire. Kill, 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 kill. Reload, 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 reload. Yep, so that's the, I have to get to that glowing thing right there, and then the level will be over, I think. Okay. Yep, gotta do it, gotta do it. Gotta do it. Yes! Did it! Yeah! Awesome!
Energy barrier surrounding the index will deactivate when we reach the ground.
Again, this is like considered like the hardest level, and like this was not nearly as much, as much time or or deaths as Assault on the Control Room was, which is a 2-part video. Oh,
You may now retrieve the index.
okay. I retrieved it, I guess. Oh, okay, it's just a little tiny key. Let's see. Yoink! Ooh, shiny. This will look good on my mantle. Whoa, what the hell, dude?
Protocol requires that I take possession of
Why?
the
Organic?
platform.
Oh, okay.
Organic form renders you vulnerable to infection.
I kind of wish, like, I understand what the index and the control room and activate the installation actually meant. Again, I do know, but
The flood is spreading. We must hurry.
that was a weird juxtaposition. Like, all right. That was a weird reaction at the very end there. All right, everybody. So, thanks for watching. I think this was, what, mission 7? 7, jeez! We only got 4 left, I think. Of Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, the library, as I didn't breeze through, but had a much easier time with this infamously hard level than I thought I was going to have. So, thanks, everybody, for watching, and hope you tune in next time.